Hi everybody, Trevor Jacobs here. I'm going to talk about my quantum fishing reel. Before I get started though, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been fishing my whole life, ever since I can remember, specifically saltwater fishing and, trout fishing a bunch with my dad and brother. Within the last 4 to 5 years, I've really gotten into bass fishing, and this is where the reel comes in handy. So this is the Quantum TourMg left-handed bait casting reel. It is a 7.0 to 1 gear ratio, and that is telling you that your retrieval speed is 28 inches of line per crank. So one time around you get 28 inches of your line back. A huge selling point on this reel is how light it is. It's only 5.4 ounces, which is great when you're fishing all day. You don't want a heavy reel in your hand. What makes it so light though is this whole reel is magnesium. This whole main frame is magnesium, and this whole bearing cover is magnesium. I cannot say the same about this palm side cover because it's made of carbon fiber. That doesn't take away from the structural integrity or the how light it is. So that's alright. With this reel, it is extremely smooth. What makes it so smooth is it has 11 total bearings in here. So that's telling me that there's 10 bearings in the actual reel and 1 in the anti-reverse, or also known as the clutch. So that's great. You always want a smooth reel when you're cranking fish in. I can go into the guts a little bit and talk about the internal braking. So if I press this black button here and take this cover off, we have a total of 7 brakes from 0 to 6. And when those brakes engage, they engage on this ring right here and control the momentum of your spool. So let's say you're casting a heavy lure. You want to use your lower number, like a 1 or a 2. And if you have a light lure on, or if you're casting into the wind, you want to use your higher number. In this, you'd use a 5 or a 6 if you're casting into the wind. You're not going to cast very far, but that's alright. It keeps you from getting a backlash, and that's one of a fisherman's worst nightmares, having to deal with a backlash. Another point, last but not least, I really like these grips on the reel. Fishermen always have their hands wet. They're getting fish out of the water, and when you got to cast and reel on that next fish, it's nice that your hands won't slip off. These reels almost feel like they get sticky, almost in a way, when your hands are wet and your hands are just stuck to it. So that's a pretty cool little feature. And that's about it. I'll maybe review this a little bit more and get a little bit more in depth next time. Alright, thank you.